I couldn't. Then she suddenly gasped, clutching her belly even tighter. Her eyes were wide, staring straight ahead, as if she saw something terrible. She shouted into the darkness, "Why are you here? Leave me alone. I didn't ask for this." I felt frozen to the spot. There was no one else around her, yet she was talking to someone. Her eyes seemed to follow something invisible, moving around her. I could see her mouth open in horror, her lips trembling as she whispered, "Please, I never wanted this." Then she went silent, just staring at her belly, her whole body shaking. I turned and ran home, not daring to look back. The next morning, Amahle was nowhere to be found. Her mother was frantic, and the whole village searched the fields and forest around Kagiso. Finally, someone found her lying by the riverbank, the same spot where I had seen her the night before. Her belly was completely flat, as if there had never been anything inside her at all. She was breathing, but barely. Her eyes were empty, like she'd seen something too terrifying to ever speak of. People said it was a punishment from the ancestors, that she had been cursed for lying about her innocence. Some believed a spirit had come to take what it had put inside her. When she finally woke up, Amahle could barely speak. She didn't tell anyone what happened, but she'd sit by her mother's hut, staring into the distance, her hands gripping her belly like she was remembering something painful. Soon after, Amahle left the village. No one saw her go, but people said she was last seen walking toward the mountains, where the old spirits are said to dwell. Some said she went mad. Others thought she'd gone to find peace with the ancestors. But even after she was gone, the villagers weren't free from her story. At night, especially when the moon was full, people said they could hear crying by the river, like a young girl calling out, lost and afraid. They called it the wail of the pregnant virgin, a haunting reminder of the fate that had befallen Amahle. I never told anyone what I'd seen that night, but I still remember the way she looked, and I believe she was telling the truth, that something dark and powerful had chosen her, something that didn't care whether she was innocent or not. It had come for its own reason, and it had taken something from her that night. Lesson of the day: what we don't understand isn't meant to be blamed or punished, but respected as a mystery beyond our control. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.